It's good to have you here.
Thank you, thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you. This afternoon I'm at the New York Center, which is an educational center in El-Mina in Tripoli, and I'm going to have a friendly and informal chat with the owner and director, Mr. Faris El Mohamed. And so I would like to say it's my pleasure to be here today.
Hey, good to have you here.
Thank you. So isn't it funny that we're at your center, and it's called the New York Center, and yet we as British English people have a different pronunciation, and at the end of the day, what does it matter?
Well, now people will have the best of both worlds.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So tell us a little bit about you, Faris, please. Were you born and raised here in El-Mina?
Yes, I was born and raised in this beautiful city we call El-Mina that we love so much. But then at the age of almost, I think, 18, I left and I went to New York to continue my education, and I was so happy that I did because I gained so much, knowledge and education. The most powerful weapon for everybody these days. So it was a great, for me, it was a good step. Yes. And I'm glad I did that.
Did you, though, at the beginning, perhaps it was quite a hurdle for you, because to come from the crazy little streets of El-Mina, and its tininess within the realms of the built-up area, to go to New York was huge. Was this a difference? A big difference?
Well, when I got to New York, it was just like the first second when I stepped out of the airport. It was like I looked around and I felt like a stranger in a strange world. I mean, it was like this beautiful city. I mean, everybody knows how beautiful New York is. So, but I was looking forward to that. So I was very happy that I just to leave and go to New York. It was just a dream of every kid that was born and raised in Lebanon, I believe. So,
with regard to the education that you undertook while you were there, will you tell us a little about what you studied and your achievements?
Oh yes, so I did, actually I majored in psychology, and then something you like so much. But the thing is, I came from a not such a rich family, so it was, for me, I had to work and to provide to pay for my education, and I've also helped. I used to help my mom and dad with the expenses of the whole family, supporting my family. Yes. So it wasn't easy because you have to study and work at the same time. You know how tough it is. And not only that, you got so much money that you have to pay for rent in New York. You got to pay for your bills and for your food, and it was costly. But it was fun. It was okay.
Cool.
It was good.
After New York and your education, what did you do when you knew that you'd culminated the education stuff, and what happened after that?
After I graduated, of course, just like any other kid, because we were still kids back then, I got a job with a company in New York. It used to be called Popular Uniform Rental Service. And I worked for them for, I think, almost 14 years. I spent with them, and it was really sad when I had to leave. But the reason I wanted to come back to Lebanon is I felt this urge that I need to come back and do something for the people of my city, educating them, teaching them English, because I just love the language so much, and that's when the idea came up that I would start my own business. I would call it New York Center, and I would teach people English, and that was really the main reason I wanted to come back.
So Faris, when you were in New York and you had to adapt, that's for sure, and the different foods, the different way of life, were there other things that you enjoyed doing while you were there in New York that also gave you another outlook on life, perhaps?
Well, actually, I went to school, because I've always wanted to be a musician when I was a kid, and I went to school in Queens, New York. I think, it was called the House of Music, and I studied how to play the drums. And yeah, it took me, and I was supposed to be there for a year, but I finished within 6 months. Even my teacher was, hey, you're a fast learner. I said, you know, hey, I need to get it done.
Yeah.
So
I drum kit. Yeah,
full set. And I learned, how to read music for that, because it's not just playing. Because most people play drums by ear, listen to the song, and they figure out the rhythm, the kick and the toms and the snare and all that. For me, I can just pull that sheet and play the song, whatever song it might be. I can just read it and play it. And then I had my own little band, and we played in a couple of places in Brooklyn, Queens, and different areas in New York, and we had a lot of fun. It was a great experience. That the thing that I wanted to learn when I was a kid was music, and I did it, and I felt so happy that I've accomplished that back in the days. And it was really good. I mean, you gained so much knowledge and education to top it all off with music. I think it's awesome.
Absolute bonus.
Yeah, another feather in my cap.
Yeah. So what about the other side of music? Did you compose, did you write, or you just like to?
I helped the band we were playing with. I helped him with certain lyrics and some of the music. But it wasn't my job because we had a guitarist doing all the work, and we had a female singer back then. But when I came back to Lebanon, I started my band.
Was it Arabic?
English.
Oh, wow.
Doors to Aspiration. I think a lot of people in Lebanon know the band very well, and everybody used to call us, still call us DTA. So here when I met certain people in my city in Lebanon, and we started the band, and we've been together for the last 18, almost now 20 years. We've been playing music all over Lebanon, so. We recorded 3 CDs, and hey, it's a lot of fun. Music is beautiful.
So if it's 18 years ago, when you came back here and you formed this new band here in Lebanon, was there an appreciation of the style of music that you like? I mean, what genre of music did you like? What genre of music do you play?
To be honest with you, as a kid I grew up listening to some rock and some heavy metal, but in the end you have to find yourself. You have to find what you really love, and this is something you cannot control because it all depends on songwriting it's about how you feel, and it's about the moment you live in, and the ups and downs of life. So for me, I really chose to write about very important issues, not just a song about love. We've had so many hits, like a song called "Addict" here in Lebanon, and it's about awareness against drugs. And I wrote so many. I'm still writing. I wrote so many different songs, but it was all about different issues, different important issues that people cared about. I mean, because you just cannot just keep writing love songs and then one love song after the other. It would become boring.
Absolutely.
Okay, and people want to hear different kinds of songs. We're not only talking music, we're talking about lyrics.
Apart from the fact that you learned the drum kit, would there have been, or has there been another instrument you would like to play?
Oh yeah, I mean every musician in the world would love to play maybe four or five different instruments. I love the guitar, and but I never had the chance at the time because guitar playing it requires a lot of time. You got to put in about 4 to 6 hours every single day of your life. So that was really hard. But I mean, keyboard, piano, bass guitar, they're all beautiful. But hey, I got to stick to my drums, because for a musician to be good at playing the drums, you need to spend time playing them.
Yes, and any special genre of music? I asked you music about rather than heavy metal, but if you had to make a choice, what would you like? What do you like?
We're talking soft rock and blues.
Yes.
I mean, blues,
yes. Did you go to New Orleans?
New Orleans. Not really. I didn't get a chance to visit New Orleans, but
this is what you like.
Blues. these musicians, even in New York. I mean, there's so many of them, you know. And I've been to many concerts. Oh my God. I've seen Deep Purple, Black Sabbath. I mean, those are old bands. Rolling Stones, Def Leppard. Oh, so many. I can, go on forever. Because I also saw Guns N' Roses. When they were first starting out, they were just just playing small venues, small clubs.
Yes.
Red Hot Chili Peppers and so many different bands.
What about the music of people that I like Santana?
I love Carlos Santana. Is one of the greatest musicians ever. But no, I never got the chance to see them, but I watched a lot of their videos and stuff.
And so, in your coming back to Lebanon, you said that was 18 years ago, is that right?
No, 21 years ago.
21 years ago. And you decided that you would like to bring back education to your people and give them the opportunity to love the language that you learned and become to love, and that was English. And you have opened this fabulous centre in El-Mina, in Tripoli. And was that a difficult task, or was it because of your passion that you knew you wanted to do it, you just did it?
Well, actually, yes, it was all about passion, that I wanted to teach you what I learned about English. But the thing is, as soon as I came back to Lebanon, to this beautiful city, people started asking me to start bringing the kids in, would you please teach our kids English? I said, hey, I mean, this is great. This is what I wanted to do, and now people were asking me to do it. So it was at the moment I decided, didn't hesitate.
Just fell
started the business, and it's been very successful ever since. And I'm also a teacher. I teach at a school here in the north called Freddie Atala, which is, I have to mention that because very great school. I'm happy with these people.
This is a private school.
A private school, It's all it's in Kura, in village called Farah, if people know that. So you want to
the people of Farah, where I was yesterday, they will like to hear that from you, because we have a huge community in both Melbourne and Sydney from Farah.
Wow.
Yeah, we have that.
Wow.
Yes.
Cool. So you heard it here.
Yes. So what I would like to say is that we're going to pop back and have another visit and see you. And I do thank you so much for your time today.
Oh, I thank you for giving me the chance to sit down and talk about it.
This is going to go back to the media in Australia, in that there's also very special people that are contributing, we hope in a positive manner, like yourself, to Lebanon. And of course, this is what is needed and required. We've got to get past all this negativity and find something nice. And so I do thank you for your time.
Well, thank you.
And we will see you soon.
See you soon.